So at that time, I was first exposed to the word patent in my fourth year of my engineering, and also having not known what exactly it is. So that is how the status of affairs with relation to intellectual property is in our country, which is very unfortunate. And therefore, I decided to do something about it, and I got to know that after engineering, you can do law with specialization in intellectual property rights from IIT Kharagpur, for which the eligibility criteria is to be at least an engineer or an MSc degree holder from the branch, any branch of science. So this is a specific field of law of intellectual property. You need to understand science to be a lawyer in the field of intellectual property, particularly in the domain of patents, not necessarily in other fields of intellectual property. I will go through what are the kinds of intellectual property for a brief introduction for all of you. Coming to my introduction, I did LLB in intellectual property rights after my engineering in the year 2011 from IIT Kharagpur. And then thereafter, I started working for Bharat Biotech International Limited in Hyderabad for 8 long years. I was associated with the company even before I joined it officially after closing my degree, completing my degree. But the thing I would like to share is today everybody knows Bharat Biotech International Limited because it is manufacturing Covaxin, and it is one of the very few entities, or even a company is an individual, if we say like that. I will definitely go on to my presenting my screen, but first of all, I believe that there must be some kind of an interaction before we directly head on to the subject, so that people get familiarized with the topic, because it is very niche. It is very niche topic. If we had been studying in any of the foreign universities, then we must have been introduced to the subject even in the first year of our studies. But unlike that particular thing happening in our country, therefore I take some time every time I come to join any webinar in the field of intellectual property to say what it is. So what I was saying is, today Bharat Biotech International Limited, everybody knows what it is as a company. But I want you to realize that among this greater problem that the world faced, among such a catastrophic pandemic that happened for the past 2 years, which destroyed the economy, which made so many lives at stake, which made so many jobs and business at stake, for such a greater amount of the problem that the world faced, there were only 4 to 5 entities from the whole world who could be able to come out with a solution, immediate solution and an effective solution, right? So out of those 4 or 5 entities, I take very pride. I'm very glad to say that Bharat Biotech International Limited, an Indian entity, is one of them to come up with a solution to such a big amount of a problem. Okay, and that too within the span of 1 or 2 months, to first understand the problem. But so many companies around the world, so many scientists around the world, so many universities around the world, but only 4 or 5 people has come with their innovative solution to such a problem against the coronavirus pandemic. And out of them, Bharat Biotech, an Indian entity, which is not even that old entity, it only started from 1995, if I'm not wrong. From that time, that company has more than 500 patents today. So that I really respect Dr. Krishna Ella, who is the CMD of Bharat Biotech International Limited, who had been so much concerned and focused about developing an intellectual property, particularly patent portfolio of the company. So what happens is, when you are having that mindset of making more and more patents, you become more and more competent to solve anything that comes your way, because patents are nothing but solutions to some problems. As I will discuss in detail in due course, patents are nothing but just solution to the problems that we have today in our daily lives. Okay, so having said this, I would like to make this session as much as interactive as possible. If any one of you do not understand anything or not able to follow me for any particular reason, kindly come up and speak. Unmute yourself and speak up. I'm always ready to take questions. It's not like you have to note down your questions and ask me at the end of the session, because I don't believe in that particular uh, policies, because it may so happen that what I'm thinking right now, it may get evaporated in due course of time, because I change my deliberations from one part to the another in due course of the webinar. So whenever, if you have any doubt, I will definitely take this question, and the answer to the questions will be provided based upon the topic I'm discussing. If it is pertinent to what I'm discussing at that point of time, I will definitely give you the answer. Otherwise, I would request you to please be patient, and when it is the moment of I'm discussing your question, topic concerning your question, I will definitely get back to it. I will remember it, and I will definitely give you the particular answer. But while I am asking a question, please don't hesitate to answer in the chat box. That is your involvement from the side. That is your involvement from your side, because it becomes a two-way communication. So right now, yes, anyone? Hello. So I'm please confirm once if you can see my screen. In the chat box, please. Yes.
Sir, can you please close the in-call messages from your side?
I wish to see the chat box also, madam. That's why I kept it like this. Okay, I'll try to enlarge it. Is it fine?
Now still it is visible, sir. In-call messages.
No, I'm asking, I request you to keep that, because I would like to see the chats coming in while I'm asking anything.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, right, sir.
Okay.
Your presentation is clear only, sir. You can carry on.
Okay. Thank you, madam. So,
thank you, sir.
Thanks once again, Guru Nanak Institute of Technology. Even for me, it is my first exposure with this particular institute. I'm very glad to know about it. Thank you once again, and let's begin. Okay. So, this is not some of my sessions are also live in YouTube, so I provide this disclaimer because everybody knows it is of McDonald's. Okay. Now tell me which symbol it is. Aniket said Nike and Reebok. Okay, Reebok. So what are these? These are particular way of communicating, a way of conveying the message that who we are. So you want to purchase a sports shoe. You have some aspirations that I know Nike sports shoes are very good enough. Okay, so I will purchase a Nike shoe. So how do you know it is a Nike shoe? You know that it is a Nike shoe because it has a symbol of Nike, which you have been seeing it because of their advertisement and because of other peers having showed to you, or for your own exposure, you know that this is a Nike symbol. So these symbols which are used in the course of trade are also a kind of an intellectual property which are called as trademarks. Similarly, each particular cars, jewelries, all of them has a particular field of design in them. So these particular designs are their own proprietary designs, so that they don't get copied. They can file design applications, which is also a different kind of intellectual property. Similarly, we all know that Hyderabadi biryani is very famous across the whole world. So that is why this particular preparation of food, which comes from a particular specific geographic origin, this kind of products are also can be protected under the field of Geographical Indications Act. It is also a kind of intellectual property. Similarly, most of us among the participants do come from the electrical background. So for you, all of you, if you have designed any particular chip which has any specific application, they may not come under the field of patents. Compared to patents is comparatively difficult. You can also file a particular application for protection of the chip that we have designed so that nobody else can copy it easily. So this is protected under Layout Design of Integrated Circuits and Protection Act, which is also a kind of intellectual property. Also, for your knowledge, plant varieties, if the farmers come up with so much new kind of a plant, new kind of a fruit, that is also protectable as a kind of a intellectual property, which is known as Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act. Now, the last question, what is this? Anybody, please, what is this? What am I showing? This bottle, what am I showing? Please tell me. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Do you know that nobody, you must be knowing, you can say it is Coca-Cola because of its kind of bottle. You will not see the Coke bottle in any other kind of a bottle if it is available in glass bottle, but only of this particular shape of a very good figure of a model. So this is also protectable as a design, as I just mentioned sometimes back, because Coca-Cola has a design of this particular bottle and nobody can copy that particular design of that bottle. Similarly, it is also known that nobody knows what is the formula of Coca-Cola. The problems to all these prior art figures is what I will give as a fluid dynamics. Okay, let me say that this is a particular field of invention in the branch of fluid dynamics, which I may not be wrong if I say so. Okay, it has to be very much objective in nature. It cannot be so much it cannot be so much descriptive over here. Okay, then technical subject of your invention. In the technical subject of your invention, I can say that it is a mechanical domain of invention. Okay, this is similar, very much in all of these has to be done in only 1 or 2 sentences. If you keep on writing, it will not come up. It will not let you at all. So I have already discussed. I am just copying and pasting. Specific application is homogeneous diffusion of solid particles into a solution without causing any additional efforts pre or post usage. Okay, then section 3, mechanical, after your invention. What happens after your invention is solution to the problems that you have already identified. So here you first just say the problem. The present problem that I said, that P cannot be accessed in office setups easily. So you need a device. Okay, so the present device, I'll just read out. Present devices of sieving tea or coffee is not convenient and uncomfortable to use in any office or business setups. The solution is the device of the present invention is absolutely convenient to use because it uses the human structure made onto the top to stick to the walls of the container. So this is the solution. Problem was difficult to use, and then I am giving the probability of the convenience it is bringing in. Okay, then the problem 2. Present devices of sieving tea or coffee are costly and not affordable. Okay, that is a problem with the present devices that I have shown one particular figure of glass jars, right? So they are almost 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. But here, this particular solution, this particular device is maximum of 10 rupees. Okay, maybe, probably, right? So this is one problem and another solution. I am almost there. Present devices of sieving tea are not eco-friendly. They cause pollution. You have to throw the tea bag. You cannot reuse it, and there is also waste of resources. Whenever you are using a tea bag, you are not using it to the fullest extent. Okay, because there are lot of more tea leaves which could have been diffused, which could have been used if it would not have been in the form of a tea bag. So these are the advantage that in this particular invention, this device can be used repeatedly, time and again it can be used, because you can time and again you can use, and you can detach it and clean it and again reuse it. So this is an eco-friendly and green invention. Okay, so these are the, and in the other advantages, the device can be used to sieve any solid in a liquid medium and vice versa. Okay, and this is the last requirement. 13th November, you have to say for the first time when did you disclose it. 1303, and this is, I have to submit, and there I go. Once it is submitted, it will go to the email ID that I have provided, and it will go to the email ID that I have provided, and I am awaiting Dr. Yassin's confirmation of whether he has received it or not. Let me see, because I will also get that draft at my end, and I will show that draft has also went to Muhammad Yassin, Dr. Yassin. See, here it is. Here it is from my email ID to mohammedseen02@gmail.com. Here the draft has gone. So, Mr. Yassin, please tell whether you have received it or not. Mr. Yassin, please tell me whether you have received it or not. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I will just show that the patent application that it has created immediately. This is the legal format of the patent specification, automatically generated, that you have disclosed to us in the format of a legal document. It contains the field of the invention, it contains background of the invention, where I first disclose the prior arts, and after the prior arts I have the disclosure of the figures. Okay, and then there are objectives of the invention. The problems that I have written are the objectives, and to solve those problems is the objectives. So the summary of the invention is there, the description of the figure is there, the description of the figure is also there. Okay, okay, the description of the invention, this is the invention comprising of the 6 parts, and each and every 6 parts is defined here, and how it is working, how the invention is working is also there. Just a minute, please give me a moment. The entire thing, then the technical experiments, advantages, and the figure of the invention, and the prior arts. This is how it is working, and this is what the invention is, and these are the prior arts. So it is there with you in a kind of a legal disclosure to proceed ahead in the kind of a patent application. Okay, it's not, if we have just made the patent application without drafting it as a patent application, it would not have gone, it would not have been granted. So this is what I am done with my seminar. Thanks for being with me for the past 1.5 hours, and here I am done. Thanks a lot for attending me. You will get the feedback report in your particular emails as well as WhatsApps. Kindly provide me the feedback, because your feedback is the reason how we may proceed ahead. If any one of you has any questions, you may please ask back, as we have only 5 participants remaining. I'll be happy to take any questions among you if you request to, if you have any. So I'll also circulate the draft to all of you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Das Gupta, sir, for delivering that sessions on that patent drafting for beginners, and also that you gave some ideas about the Patomatic tools. So I thank you that once again for your wonderful sessions. For feedback and us that because that students, they are having that lunch time, so that's why that they left, and also some of the so today we are having that examination, so that exam duty also that they are going, so that's why they left. Even that we recorded that all the video, and we will upload in our that YouTube channel, that definitely they will get some ideas. And also that whatever that videos recorded, we will share to that our entire department, entire college we are sharing.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure. Thanks for getting connected. And
Okay,
also
sir.
one thing I would like to say, that if you are uploading in YouTube, you may get a copyright notice, because I have found something in the of Sri Dhaga film also. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
you can contact me. You can just trim that. There will be an option, trim that part. If you just trim that part, YouTube will automatically trim that part and keep the next part, next available part.
Okay, sir.
So just for your information, because I know it will happen as an IP lawyer. So it happens. There is a
Okay.
particular mechanism, automated mechanism in YouTube to identify copyrighted materials. So you'll get that notice. Don't get scared. Just trim that part. It will remove and keep the rest part. The crux of this particular seminar will remain.
Okay, sure, sir.
And
Thank you,
please
sir.
give me your valuable feedback, whatever you have, if you have find it is an useful session, you have invested 2 hours of your time with me. Thanks very much, and kindly I look forward to be in touch in days to come to file a few patent applications from your college, or else otherwise as you're convenient.
Sure,
Thank you.
sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you once
Thank you.
again, sir.
Bye. I'm cutting.